League brings us to the Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Baltimore Ravens. On the visiting sideline, there's Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His team making the long flight. Always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. On the other side, the man he lost to in Super.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Not much happening there. Just a short game. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From a couple of yards shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. Good for a Raven first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Pistol formation with Jackson. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall. Avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Again, it's Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he's in.
the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points.
Drive will start on the ground. He's inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings him 2nd and
8. Throwing Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the pick.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and yep.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chargers will have great field position right around midfield.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's hot. It's Xavier Worthy. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd and 7.
At the 18-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's into the hands of the fullback. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this 1st half.
You came back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the book, before I sat down. Still borrowing money stacks out the shack now. Still pushing.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Baltimore. Jackson up top again. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 55 yards on the game. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Forward from the 1-yard line. First down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Real quick, ready?
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Go. Right.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. Nice job pushing through the rookie tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Alpha, sit up.
Jackson out of the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds. It's a first down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that way.
Still 2nd down. Waste of time.
Second down. Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Baltimore. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
A first down throw for Jackson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. A handoff as they try to run it here. Powerful running there. Stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run's going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. Third down and 3. Jackson. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. Now, Jackson. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback. Like, they don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
To throw is Jackson. Throw left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Report.
To the air one more time with Jackson. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Tarheeb Still. Give on the ground, and he's going to have a Ravens first down as they'll get this up to the 22.
All you can do at this point, Mike, is just really marvel at how well he's been able to run the ball. And throughout the course of the game, they've certainly not been shy in giving it to him, and I think he's held up his side of the bargain.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry, and anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll turn it in this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Or it's going to be third. They need 1. Here's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Forced the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. He's going to have a Ravens 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. Back to throw, Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Handoff here. Middle. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll run on 2nd down. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still...
It's a win here for the Ravens. They finish off the first month of the season perfect, as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.